Hello everyone and welcome back to BattleTech. Let's continue where we left off. The Independent Prospectors Leagues, thank you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. Can't fight those bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for, don't worry. We'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander Op4 is holding two of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Moving fast, take it out. Those turrets hit hard. Want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo, the site of Op4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. They bring in a mech to protect it. Take that out too. Then circle on back and collect our pay. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Yeah, morale. Okay, so now this is a component of the game. We're at 50%. This is something that you can spend. So, as an example, Precision Strikes, which allow you to do a cold shot. And then also Vigilance, which gives you Guarded and Entrenched and removes any stability damage. The nice thing about that is if you kind of make a bad move and you're afraid you're really going to get your mech pounded on, you can do this to kind of thwart that a little bit. Okay, so let's see. We've got my Blackjack. We've got a Vindicator.
What's up, Bob?
Got a Shadowhawk.
Standing by.
And we've got a Spider. Okay, so the Spider, for those of you not familiar with mech classes, the Spider would be kind of like our little light mech Scout.
Yes, Commander.
This Shadowhawk would be kind of our tanky mech.
Waiting for orders.
This Vindicator's like a sniper, mobile sniper platform. And then the Blackjack's kind of an all-around, jack-of-all-trades mech. Okay, so we're going to move Behemoth out. And we're going to head towards those power generators. Now, it's okay to sprint right now.
Don't need to tell me
Usually the first turn or two, it's fine to sprint. But then you want to just start using move instead of sprint, because if you make contact with enemies, you don't want to get any closer than you have to. You want to assess what's going on. In this case, I think it's fine, but I'm just kind of giving you just some general, general feedback based on my
What can I do for you?
experience playing the game. Yep, see? New contacts.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Yeah, we will be fired upon. Sounds good. Go ahead and move on up. So we got turrets on both sides. Now if they have a vehicle and move it forward, they'll be able to use indirect fire on us. I don't remember though, if they do. Oh, they actually have a mech over here that can spot for them. A commando. Okay.
Ready for orders.
No problem. Wow, man, the Spider can jump far. Look at this. You can jump jet all the way out here. We're not going to, because it would be suicide for him, but kind of crazy. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to jump. We're going to jump right here into cover. And then we're going to brace. Basically going to use him to draw fire, because at this range, it'll be fine. A lot of it's going to miss, and then he's guarded, so he's going to take less damage anyway. Just draw some initial fire with him, and then move him out.
Waiting for orders.
We need to take out that turret generator as quickly as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and risk taking damage with our Shadowhawk here. Again, this is the tanky mech that we have in our Lance right now. And put some work in right now on the generator. We get it?
One less target.
Nice. Okay, well, so much for the turrets. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay, glitch. Jump up here.
Got it.
So the Vindicator's got a particle projection cannon, a couple of medium laser, small laser, and an LRM-5. Again, it's primarily used as like a sniping mech, a long-range engagement, which tends to be the way I like to build my lances. I usually have one forward combatant, like this person here, this Mech Warrior, Behemoth. I'll spec her, she's already started this way, but I'll continue to spec her along the lines of basically getting up in another mech's face and doing melee combat. Use them primarily as a spotter, and then just like soaking damage while the others take shot from a distance. I mean, I have different lances that I design, but that's my kind of my fave. Let's see. This guy's guarded, so he's going to take less damage. So we're going to go ahead and just take some shots here at the spider.
Time to die.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Particle projection cannon did some work there.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
PPC is a great weapon, super powerful, long range. Particle projection cannon, though, it produces a lot of heat, which is kind of a disadvantage. And then the other problem with it is that it has range penalties, so if you're too close... Think of it like other games where you have a sniper, right? The sniper rifle, if you're like right up in somebody's face, is not as effective. Alright, light this guy up. What's, for those of you that are playing BattleTech, what's your favorite class of weapons? And not Lost Tech or weapons from like a different era, but like from this era. What are your favorite weapons? I think for me, it's autocannons. There's just something really visceral about firing the big autocannons. And I like the fact that they do stability damage. I don't know, though. Honestly, it's between that and LRMs, because they're so much fun.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. Do we... No, we don't want to melee with a spider. What's your melee damage? 30? Yeah. I don't think so. Let's just shoot.
Roger that.
There you go. 50 points of damage is better. What are you doing, little spider? That's funny. You silly guy. Spiders are cute. Let's see. Shoot him or smash him in the face? Just smash him. He's already torn up in the core. There you go. Nice thing about melee attacks, though, is that they're fairly reliable. They do a decent amount of damage, and then your mech also reduces heat when it does it, when it vents, because you're not firing any other weapons. So there's definitely a time and a place for melee. Plus, it's just fun, right? Now, this is a good example of what I was talking about with the PPC. You can see that we only have a 30% to hit here. Oh, why was it saying... It was saying 30%. Target move, target size... Oh, we're getting our bonuses. Arm mounted, height difference, inspired. Okay, so that's why it went back up. Okay, well, I guess we'll stay here and fire then.
Uh-huh.
These poor little mechs, they don't have much chance against us.
Standing by.
85 damage. 45. 70. We do slightly more if we fired, but we'll just smash this thing in the face. It's fine. Oh, missed. Oh no. All right, well, melee's not that great when that happens.
Damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Yeah, I saw the negative damage.
Reporting. Enemy contact.
Enemy lance. All right, we'll deal with you in a minute. I thought he was going to be dead, or I definitely wouldn't have left my back exposed like that. You let me down, Behemoth.
What's up, boss?
You let me down. Don't appreciate it.
On my way. Got it.
Okay, left torso's down. Should be able to mop this guy up this turn pretty easily. Okay, so we got a Shadowhawk, and
No looping around back.
I'm assuming, because it says destroy the Shadowhawk. And then a couple vehicles. Yeah, depending on how well maintained that Shadowhawk is. Alright, I'm giving you another chance here, so make it happen.
Putting my weight into it.
There you go. Depending on how the Shadowhawk is maintained, they actually do have a lot of armor, so
Down.
it'll take a concerted effort for us to kill it. Kill it with fire. Alright. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Where's it coming up? It's coming up this ridge line, huh? Alright. We'll jump here. Nice thing about jumping beyond covering distance and being able to get a height advantage and those kinds of things is that you can also rotate your mech and do any facing you want. So if you need to reposition quickly, even if you don't want to jump a far distance, it's also useful for that. And you get evasion chevrons for moving. Alright, let's go ahead and guard.
Waiting for orders.
You've got an LRM-5. But you're the only one. You can't sensor lock yet? No, you can't. Alright, here. Let's just rotate on spot and brace. Get rid of some heat. The environment, by the way, does make a difference in terms of the heat of your mech. So if you lose heat sinks, that's going to affect it. If you're in an environment that's hot, your heat sinks are less effective. You can cool off by getting into like a water or what have you. The other side of that too is if you're on like a polar, you know, like a tundra environment, your heat sinks are more effective. So all those kinds of things when you're taking contracts play into it. You know, what kind of mission is it? What's the environment? What's the, you know, do you have the right amount of, you know, mechs to drop? And all that becomes a factor. Now, is this guy actually going to come all the way up? It looks like he's going to, so we'll just wait for him. Okay, I'm going to use the reserve feature, and I'm going to drop these two mechs into the next phase. And I'm going to do it again. Okay, sensor lock. No, it doesn't look like he's going to come up. You know what? We'll brace.
Good for now. Cooling down a bit.
Just want to see if he'll come up here or not. Okay, everybody's acting in phase 3. Okay, the mech is moving. Okay. Not moving very fast, though.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go get eyes on him. Spider's not hurt, so if it takes some shots, it's okay. Brace. Plus, it's hard to hit, because it's so small.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's start doing some... Let's light this thing up with some LRMs.
Confirmed.
Start stripping a little bit of the armor off. He's guarded, so he's only going to take 50% damage from it, but that's okay. Ooh, okay, now that was kind of nasty shot from that vehicle.
Light damage, Commander.
They don't come up this turn, we'll go to them.
Got it.
Oh, enjoy the rockets! Okay, and let's move up here. Hi there. Pretty good, only missed one shot. Stripped off a pretty good amount of armor.
Receiving you.
Now, we could go behind this guy, we could jump down here and start shooting him in the back, but the reality is the spider only has 2 medium lasers. Depending on how he reacted, plus the vehicles, I don't know that it's actually worth it. So what I'm going to do is... I think I'm going to do... Yeah, I think I'm going to do Death from Above on this Scorpion over here. Yeah, it's risky, but it's fun, and I want to show it to you guys. Yeah! Dead vehicle.
Reporting.
Now, hopefully he doesn't get killed from that move. Because he might. Spiders are pretty squishy, and you do take damage to your legs when you do Death from Above. But it's super fun to do.
Damage minimal. Receiving you.
Can I get direct line of fire? Oh, I can. I can get direct line of fire. Really? No, it's obscured. How about from here?
Copy that.
Oh, just the LRMs. Well, hey, that's better than nothing.
That shot got past my armor.
Well, anything will get past your armor, dude.
I
Okay,
hear ya.
glitch. No line of sight there. But I do from here. Okay. That'll work. Let's use that PPC. There we go. Move up just a little bit to give my other mech some space. Where's your AC-5? Is it in the... Oh, it's in the right. No, it's not. It's in the left torso. Yeah. Alright, let's do this then. I want to show this mechanic anyway. Let's do Precision Strike. You can see that our to-hits went up. And then we're going to pick the area. In this case, the left torso, since it's already on internal damage. See how it's orange? We're going to click there. Got a 29% to hit that area directly. And fire with everything. And goodbye left torso, which takes the arm with it. Oh, and we got some secondary explosions. Yeah, okay, so he's having a bad day now. Oh, or he's dead. That works. Ammo explosion. That was perfect.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, smash this thing, please. There we go. I think I mentioned this in the first episode, but mechs do extra damage to vehicles in melee combat, so it's a highly effective way to get rid of them quickly. Let's see, where are you at? Right there, huh? Okay. I can get line of sight from here? Okay, perfect. Destroy that. What is it? Corp Spec Tower, huh? Oh, way heat. Well, it doesn't help that we're in a Badlands biome either. Alright, so shut off all of the lasers. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a turn to brace and get rid of some of that heat. We're not on a, time crunch or whatever, so let's just take a second, right? And prep ourselves properly.
Ready, set.
Matter of fact, I think I'll just do that with everybody. Brace.
Taking the shot.
Okay. Sometimes it does this, like it gets stuck. Come on.
Orders?
There you go. And you can go ahead and start heading back.
On it.
You see the mechs moving fast, really, really fast? That's just me pressing the spacebar to occasionally speed things up. Really? Heat's still that high, huh? Okay.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Good to go. Firing.
Great
There we
job,
go.
Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Copy that.
Good to go. Got it.
Affirmative.
Alright, people. Move with purpose.
Commander. Got it.
Taking a protective stance.
Alright, Behemoth up.
Moving to position. Got it.
Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that the defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're gonna need your battle mechs. What? You're gonna want to reconsider that. Why? Your land's already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. Well, there goes our pay. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Scumbags.
Standing by.
Can we get rid of that generator quick like a bunny? Oh yeah, I really messed up the legs doing that death from above. Ooh. Actually, for that matter, you need to... Yeah, you need to go back over here, like not be on the combat field. There you go. You can hang out right back there. Oh, and you've got some vehicles. Okay. I've played through this part of the campaign, but I didn't remember this. It's been a while though. And again, just as a reminder, I have not completed the campaign, so please, you know, try to keep the old spoilers to a minimum. Okay, you will have a shot from here. Okay, so back up.
Affirmative. Locking on.
Okay, Scorpion. What was it? Scorpion and a Galleon, I think.
Waiting on you, Commander. Tell me what to shoot.
There we go. So that takes care of the turrets. Now we're just gonna mop up these vehicles.
Target destroyed.
All weapons committed. Enemy unit destroyed. Damage minimal.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, jump right there. It's fine.
Affirmative.
I thought there was a vehicle, like, right over here. Okay. Don't see it. Go ahead and smash this guy. Do it from this direction. Thank you very much.
Engaging.
Stompy stomp. Yeah, there we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
What can I do for you?
I'm excited to start putting together like a, you know, official lance. Oh, if you're not familiar with that terminology, by the way, I'm assuming like everybody that watches this knows a lot about BattleTech, but some of you may not. A lance would be 4 mechs. And that's kind of the traditional, you know, way stories are written is about a lance. They might make up a bigger mercenary company, but, you know, combat's usually focused around a lance of 4.
Special delivery!
There we go. We're out of here.
You like that?
I do like that.
Mission successful.
Okay, so we did everything successfully, and we got no money. Thanks a lot. We did get 15 points added to the Mercenary Review Board. In theory, the Mercenary Review Board is the one that you get all your contracts through, and the higher your rating, the more available and more lucrative contracts that you can get. And the Mercenary Board kind of acts as like a clearinghouse. So if someone has a contract, they give it to the Mercenary Board, they review it, put it up to the appropriate, you know, mercenary ratings to all those companies, and then they can take the contracts, and it kind of is supposed to like keep things honest. In this case, which is relatively rare, we had somebody like try to backstab us even though it was a mercenary contract. Okay, no one got hurt, no one got injured. We did get some damage on the spider. Yeah, because I did that death from above. We'll fix that, no problem. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now. We are drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer. I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Jay, do me a solid, back me up on this. Is this why you made me commander? So I could speak up, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? Damn right it is. Isn't like any of us wanted the job. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Okay, so C-bill, which is the currency in BattleTech, is essentially a measurement of... It's kind of complicated. It's basically 1 millisecond of instant transfer time on a hyper telecommunication relay. So there's these huge relays on the planets for communications. Think of it as kind of like the Old West when mail was delivered by like Pony Express or whatever, you know. That's generally how different systems get their information, or through communication buoys or relays. So it takes time for those ships or drones or what have you to travel, but you can communicate in basically near time through these huge land-based, ground-based hyper transmitters. They're controlled by a company called Comstar. And it's terribly expensive. So everything transacts based on that. So C-bills would equate to time using the communications equipment. Roughly. If you have more questions, let me know, but that's kind of the deal. Basically, best case scenario, how many jobs do I have to take to repay the loans? Truthfully, can't even say. Pretty much deep in a hole. From where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. Well, thanks, Darius. Every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like this, as we have been, we're screwed. Why not just refuse to pay? We can afford to throw our weight around. We got battle mechs. That wouldn't be a very good idea. The banks would come for us themselves. They'd hire mercenaries. You already know how hard up frontier mercs are for work. We stiff the banks, we'll wind up dead or in debtor's prison. And out here in the frontier, those are basically the same thing. Okay, so we're in the bad spot. What are we going to do about it? Well, let's see what else we can do. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a way to wind up with a knife in your back. Hey, we just got betrayed on a board-certified contract, gang. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, that's the rule. Remind me again why we just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. Okay, so the ship that we're on right now, the Leopard, is what's called a drop ship. So it's basically for system-based travel, like so within a system, like sublight speeds, and then to drop down to a planet, thus the name drop ship. In order to travel from system to system, you have to go and hook up to a large, really, really large, what they call jump ships that have a KD drive that allows them to essentially fold space, right? And go from place to place. One of the ways things are controlled, like in this case, is the banks are like, hey, you don't want to pay us? No problem. Then we're going to restrict your travel so you can't go anywhere. We're going to make it tough for you to do anything. So what's cool about, though, the way BattleTech is set up, though, from the communications to travel and everything, is it makes, you know, planet-based conflict with these battle mechs and the associated vehicles, you know, that's why it's that way. That's why society and warfare has developed along those lines. Now, one of the questions that comes up is, well, why no, you know, biochemical weapons? Why no, you know, fusion or nuclear weapons, things like that? And the reason being is because those weapons were long outlawed, and if anyone deploys, you know, like tactical nukes or what have you, then everyone else would go after them. So there's been like a long, plus it's the whole honor thing. Even houses that don't have honor don't want to be perceived as not having honor. So it's like a face-saving thing. Okay, look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money. We need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down and I can't fix it with duct tape and good intentions. Alright. Let's get through this. Thanks for holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only travel between your Shin and nearby systems of Alloway, Belferon, and Detroit. Top priority right now needs to be finding work. Right, got it. Alright, so this is the main, sort of the main hub, the Leopard. We can do a hiring haul to get more Mech Warriors, which we don't need right now. We can also shop at the store. So there's various things for purchase. I don't plan on buying anything, but I just wanted to show you this. Some planets, I think some planets actually don't have a store, but most do. And you can go to different systems that have a black market. You might find like rare weapons or things that you typically wouldn't find. So you've got the main, this is the main hub for the Leopard. Then you've got the command center. This is where we can review contracts. We've got the barracks where we can look at our Mech Warriors. We've got the Mech Bay, which we can do work on that. Navigation if we want to fly somewhere specific. And captain's quarters where we can look at finances, reputation, and customize our company. Let's look at the reputation. So these are the major influences in the area. Our current rating with the Mercenary Review Board is 15, which basically means we're scrubs. And then all of the houses are indifferent towards us. As you build up affinity with them, like in most games, if you build up a faction loyalty with someone, then you get better contracts, better pay, costs at their stores go down. Lots of nice benefits, actually. And we're going to customize our company. I'm fine with Mal's Marauders being our name. And that's kind of a cool crest, but let's see what else we could get. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Oh, yeah. Does everybody choose this one? Because that one's pretty cool. So is that one. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Orange skull face? Or white lightning bolt skull face? Which one? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. And then for colors, yeah, let me know in the colors. I'm going to leave this all default for now, and then let me know what color combination you think is cool. I like red and white quite a bit. We'll leave it like this for now. And if you got a name that's cooler than Mal's Marauders, let me know, and I'll consider it. Just throw it in the comments. Let's take a look at our Mech Warriors. Might have some experience to spend. Okay, so we've got Behemoth, Decker, Glitch, me, and Medusa. Okay, so for Behemoth, Behemoth already has Bulwark, which means gains passive guarded, 50% damage reduction when they remain stationary. Now you can rotate, just don't move. Okay, 800 XP. So there's really nothing on her I want to get right now.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see, Decker. He's going to be a tactics guy for us. So we'll go ahead and grab Sensor Lock. That's useful.
Training complete.
And then don't have enough experience on Glitch yet. And what do I want to get? That's a good question. Let me give you a breakdown here. Gunnery, and I'll give you the... I'm just going to give you the base stats. We'll get into specializations and things like that later. So, Gunnery gives you additional chance to hit, as the name would suggest. Piloting gives you a couple different things. Better base melee, and then it also gives you unsteady threshold increase. Tactics gives you indirect fire penalty bonuses. I thought piloting also gave you evasion bonus. Yeah, it does. This gives you additional evasion bonuses. Why did... That's grayed out. That's annoying. Guts increases your health and durability. Tactics gives you different types of benefits like Sensor Lock. You can change... if you have a really, really high tactics, you can lower the initiative level of your mech. So... like you could be in a heavy mech, and instead of acting nearly last in phase 2, you could act in, say, phase 3. So it's pretty powerful. All of them have their uses, and certain skill sets combine better with others, because you can have two of these like first level specializations, and then one of the like final tier. And you don't want all of your Mech Warriors to be the same, because if you're going to have them in different classes of mechs, then it makes sense to have different types of perks and attributes. But we'll get into that more in depth as we carry on. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I hope that you're enjoying this so far, and if you are, hit that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I'm Mal. I'll see you later.